Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Ravenport for one more time, for us anyways. So I am down to my last 2 fields for harvesting soybeans. We have a lot of soybeans in the silo, over 500,000 liters. The price of the soybeans is still climbing, yay. Yeah, like 17.50 something, I think, somewhere around there, and climbing. The eggs also are still sitting at 36.06 at the central grain elevator, so I haven't sold any eggs. I just harvested field 45, whatever you want to call it. The rail yard field has been harvested, so we just got these 2 fields, which is fields 6 and 12. Still running at 1 times the speed because, well, reasons. I mean, I guess I could speed up time just a little bit to help start selling some stuff. The wool price, unfortunately, is dropping, but we're running at 1 times the speed as of last episode still, and the price was dropping, so we may have to sell the wool as is, which is kind of unfortunate because we got like 80 some odd thousand liters of wool to give to the spinnery or wool point, whatever the heck the place is called here in Ravenport. I have been busy, so while I had a worker going in field 45, I'm bringing like a lot of my equipment. You can probably kind of see it in the distance over there at the barn. Yeah, I brought it over to the workshop area so I can repair / sell it when it comes time to evaluating how much the farm is worth. I think I'm going to do better than I originally thought, actually, because with 500,000 liters of soybeans currently in the silo and the price obviously at 1,700, yeah, we could get almost close to $1 million just by selling soybeans. So that would put us at 5.2 million, and that's before we sell the land and all the equipment and animals and stuff like that. So like I said in previous episodes, when we head to the new map, we're going to be starting on, I don't know what that one is called, but Farm Expert. And usually when you start in Farm Expert, one, yes, you have nothing, you have no land, you have no vehicles, and I think you start off with $500,000. The contract we have with this farm owner, because we're playing this as farm manager, when we leave here, we get 10% of what the farm is worth. So already, you know, as you can probably see from what I'm saying, is we are going to be starting off better than quote-unquote farm expert. I don't know what that stage is called. When you start a new map, you get the 3 stages. I think it's called new farmer. We're in farm manager, and maybe start from scratch, or I have no idea what it's called. So the good news is when we start the new map, we are going to have some cash to buy some stuff. Obviously, we got to buy land. I mean, you got to buy something, and some tractors, and I'm hoping not to start off with a bison harvester. I've been looking at harvesters in the main, you know, what the in-game harvesters are. I've also looked at some mods and whatever, just to try to figure out, because I really don't know how the money is going to go when I get there. I really don't know. I've been on the map that I'm going to play on, I think only like 5-10 minutes, and said, yeah, this is a pretty good map, decent map. I mean, the map's been out there for a while, so it's not like it's a new map or I got exclusive to a map or anything like that. So yeah, I do like the map. One small thing I'm gonna have to get used to, but yeah, you'll see that. Let's see, this goes out Sunday. Yeah, so you'll see it in tomorrow's video. And the way I'm gonna do it is, usually when Farm Sim gets released, I'm gonna release my first look at the map. So you can see what, in case you haven't seen the map or you don't know about the map, I'm going to show what the map offers as a new farmer, what equipment you get. We'll kind of tour around the map a little bit. And then probably an hour after that video is released, I will have my first episode on the map itself as well. It may be, the first episode may be just like, this is the land we're going to buy, and let's head to the shop and try to figure out how we're going to start the series. Because like I said, I haven't been on the map long enough to know exactly how I'm going to start it or anything. I did start on Farm Expert just to make sure that all the pastures were gone, because I want to be able to place the pastures where I want to put them. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say exactly how I'm going to approach the map yet, but I do know a few things. We're not going to do all the animals. I will do probably 2 of the animals, and that might be it. But that'll be just to start with. Well, not in episode 1. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. One thing I will tell you, I'm not doing horses. Just because, unless I got rid of the horse helper mod, I don't want to just be getting $800,000 every 10 days for just feeding them hay, hay, oats, and water or whatever. So, I won't be doing horses. I'll tell you that much. As for the other animals, a couple of them I'm not sure if I will, and 2 of them one of them I definitely know I want to do. So you have to stay tuned for that. So yeah, tomorrow's episode, the first one that gets released, will be a first look video, or at least my first look video. And an hour after that, I'll release episode numero uno. And like I said, depending how much money we get, I still don't know how much this farm is going to be worth. Obviously, I'm actually thinking, I see no reason why this farm is not going to be $10 million easily at this point. Like I said, selling the crops of soybeans alone is going to put us at $5 million. I got to sell all the land and all the equipment. There's easily $5 million there. Now the equipment can be kind of tricky, because you can look at this combine and say, well, we spent, between this header and the combine, it was $500,000 for that. But we do have over 30 hours on this, so the value of this combine is not worth that much. By the time I fix it, the header in this combine could be worth this like $300,000. As far as I know, I don't know if patch 1.3, if the land, when you sell the land, is it still as worth as much as for what you bought it for? It's like field number 8 was $1.2 million. I guess I could check out here in a second. You know what, let me put this guy in a worker here for a while. So if you go in here, let me just double check. Eggs 3606. As you can see, the wool price is slowly dropping. So here's our soybeans. We actually almost got 600,000 liters. We're almost at $1,800 right now, and it's still rising. So goody woody. I do have some crops here I could sell, but I am wondering. So if we go here, if we go land, if I click on this, the value is 1.212. So when I sell that, I should get 1. Well, I can sell it now actually. There's nothing on it. We've already harvested it, so that's one thing we're going to do. So if I sell that, sell the land for 1. Yes, please. So yeah, the land is, you get this. I think Farming Sim needs to change that to where after you buy it, the value of the field goes down, because that's where the whole thing, what people are doing is what they call field flipping, to where as long as you have enough money to buy the field, you can buy a field that has crops in it. So you just wait for a crop is ready for harvest, buy the field, harvest the crop, sell the land. So basically you're just taking the crop is all you're doing. That's what they call field flipping, and I know a lot of people had mentioned it to a lot of YouTubers, and I know a lot of YouTubers have shown it, and a lot of them are like, I showed it to you to show you how you can probably get easy money, but a lot of people don't seem to like doing that. So yeah, so there we go. We're at $5.4 million. So right now, if we were to leave and go to our farm as is, we would leave with $541,000 in our pocket, which sounds like a lot, but once you buy some land and a tractor, you're pretty much broke. So just like I said, take consideration when we started this farm. If you saw episode 1, which was 3 months ago, I believe with Farm Manager you start with 1.5 million. The only harvester I could afford after I bought all the stuff was the Bison harvester at 1.5 million. So but one thing I will say, on the new map, the value of the land isn't as much, but then again, I don't know if the fields are the same size and all that. I didn't look at that. I was just looking at the price of the fields to get a rough idea, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. course, by the time you see this video, I've already recorded episode 1, so yeah, I'll know by then. But I don't know now, obviously. So I'm going to continue on harvesting. Well, I got a worker harvesting this field. Then he'll go over and harvest the last field. Then we'll probably forward some time out. So actually, you know, why I got a helper going, I think we'll do is we'll sell the land that I can sell. So you can see it here. So we'll sell the land here. That's $200,000. Yes, please. Another 137. Now, there's going to be land I can't sell if I got placeables on there because I don't believe you can sell land that has placeables. Wait a minute. I do want to be careful. Where is my... It doesn't show my shed? Interesting. I think my shed's over here. And sell that. Alright, so the land over here I probably can't sell. The grass fields we can sell. So right now we're going to get a rough idea of what we're getting up to. Now these lands over here, 811,000, we can sell that. And sell that. I think what I'm going to do is just turn off autosave for a second, just in case something really screwy happens. All the land I sold I know has nothing on it, so autosave is off. We go into lands. Can I sell this? No. Field 7. So I am curious, can I sell this land? You cannot sell this land while you still own placeable objects on it. Okay, so there you go. So what I may have to do is, when we sell all the land that I can, at the end, basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to evaluate stuff I have on there and just add it to the total. I won't be able to sell it at all. But we are up to, what, we're up to $9.5 million in the bank account. So already, there you go. We're going to at least start the new map, I would assume, with $1 million. And what I got left to do, this farm could be worth $15 million. So we could be starting with $1.5 million on the new map, which is great because I do like that bison harvester. I just don't want to start a bison harvester. And if you've been following my series long enough on this channel, in 17 and of course starting here in Ravenport, you kind of know I like my combine harvesters with a header that doesn't need a header trailer. I just never been. I mean, I'm okay with that. We didn't do it with the bison. Where did we do it? Was that on the Pacific Northwest? I think when we started the Pacific Northwest, I may have had the Massey Ferguson combine, and I did a header trailer. I just like the fact, like on the Ideal or whatever, you can just lift the harvester, unfold, hitch it to the back of the combine, off you go. So we're almost done here. So I'll let this guy go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up time, watch the prices, and see if we can start selling anything. Because right now, like I said, soybeans, 1801, still rising. The eggs, we're just kind of waiting on the eggs to go up or down. Obviously, it's going to go down. The reason I'm not selling it now, knowing it's going to go down, is because the longer I wait, the eggs are still, the chickens are still producing eggs. The eggs are producing eggs. What came first, the chicken or the egg? So right now, I'm just going to speed up time just a little bit and see where it gets us with the price of soybeans, so I can start delivering all that and the prices of the eggs. So I'll see you once we start maybe selling something. Well, it took about 3 seconds, so I fast forward time. The eggs still at 3606. The soybeans has stopped at 1807. So now what I'm going to do while this guy is harvesting, I'm going to hop into my man truck. And obviously, like I said, we have, well, 570 some odd thousand liters, and this holds 90,000. So I'm going to be making some trips I'll show you the first delivery so we can see how much we're getting per load. And then I'll just sell the rest of them off camera. But let's start selling some soybeans. Like I said, you know, we're going to get pretty close to $1 million. So we'll just kind of keep track. We'll just say it. Let me write down that total. See if we do get $1 million worth of soybeans today. 9573 is what we're at. I'll see you up at the ranch. Alright, so here we are. We'll make our first delivery, and like I said, I'm probably going to have like 5 or 6 more deliveries after this, depending on how much the combine harvester gets. Let's look at that total go up. So 162,650 is what we're going to get per load, and like I said, I got like 5 more loads to go at least. So I'm going to be doing that for a while the combine will probably finish before I can deliver all this stuff. So I'll bring you back after I get done delivering all the soybeans, and I'm pretty sure our combine, like I said, will be done by then, so we'll have all the soybeans sold. Well, here I am one last time bringing up my load of soybeans. I actually do have another 5,000 liters back in the silo, but whatever. Made enough trips. So as you can see, yeah, over $1 million of soybeans is what we had. We're almost there. It was like 9,573 is what we were at. We're at 9,573,000. And we're now at 10,548. And obviously we're going to get $160,000 for this load as well. So over $1 million worth of soybeans. That's one heck of a harvest. But then again, we did have some pretty big fields, and it was all soybeans. So that's pretty much our harvest all sold. I think what I'm going to do with the rest of what we have in stock in storage, what I'll do is I'll just get my calculator out, and I'll just quote unquote sell the harvest by whatever has the best price. So we do have barley. Say barley right now is going for like 640 somewhere. I'll just multiply that, and that's what we would have gotten if we delivered it. I'm not going to sit here and deliver everything at this point. I just did the soybean because the harvester was still going. And it's good to see the money total as it is. But now the egg prices is still at 36.06. We're going to keep that there a little bit longer. So what I want to do now is we're going to actually start selling some equipment. So what I want to do is just to check to make sure that this is a thing. So we're going to come over here. We'll grab the Fendt tractor first. We're not selling the Fendt tractor right off because I need tractors to move things around. But I'm going to do it like this because I want to see something. Because if it's not worth 20% more by selling it here, then what's the point? So I do want to fix the seed drill first. So it's worth 13 well, okay, so what we got to do is we got to go. First off, I gotta hit the right buttons. Go to the garage. And now I have to find said Acedral to see what it's worth here. I may go right past it. So right here, if I were to sell it just by going here, I would get 11,048. But if I sell it here, I get 13,275. So it is worth 20% more by selling it at a workshop. But why can't I sell it? I think there's a way to fix that. So the only thing I noticed... wait, I don't own this field anymore. I don't own that field anymore either. So one of those things, if you can't repair it, you can't sell it. You have to repair it first before you sell it. Which is kind of weird the way the workshop kind of works. But since I was trying to figure out if it was worth more by selling at the workshop, then fine. So we'll come here. I'm kind of stuck. So see, I can't sell like the Case tractor, and I can't sell our sprayer. But if I repair it, now I can sell it. And actually that's the wrong button I wanted. So I have to repair the case tractor before I can sell it. So the problem is I repaired the Seadrill and then I got out of the workshop and then I went back in and I can't repair it because there's no wear and tear on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start bringing some stuff in, repair it, and sell it, and we'll see what that brings us up to for a lot of this equipment. Try not to sell all my tractors because I need tractors to move this stuff around. Repair, sell. So I'll see you in a little bit, and we'll see what our total is up to. I will say this, the farm is starting to look pretty naked, and I didn't realize we owned this much equipment. As you can see, we're approaching $3 million. Which is good for us. The more the merrier. There's the combine sold. So I got like all the sheds sold. A lot of the equipment. So if we go to the garage, a lot of pallets, obviously. The pens, silo, a couple work tables. The pond is worth nothing, but you can't really sell the pond. So as for equipment, I don't have much left other than a couple trailers and stuff, but that's down by the chicken farm. And that's where I'm headed down to take care of now. But I figured I'd give you an update. So while we're here, the way I took care of the Seadrill is I actually brought the Seadrill over to field 12 because we still owned it. I seeded a little bit, which gave us some wear and tear, so I was able to repair it and then sell it. There's $400,000 to sell that field. Yes, please. I believe I can sell this one now. Yes, I can. So everything else has placeables on it. I can't sell just yet. Obviously I can't sell this because this has animal pastures, which I'm not going to sell. That one as well. And these down here I'm not going to be able to sell either. Actually, I can probably... Nope, because that's all one lot. So right now I'm going to head on down to the chicken farm. I'm going to sell some of the stuff down there at that workshop. And I'll bring you back with an update just a little bit more later on. But we are up to 13.6, which means we would get to bring with us $1.36 million to our new farm. But I'm heading on down to the chicken farm. Sell some more stuff. Like I said, looks like $15 million is a possibility, which means $1.5 million for us. Well, here we are pulling up to the ranch to sell our eggs. And I actually have to take them, gotta do this, and there they should sell then. Except for the first two pallets because of reasons. Which is always a fun part. Let me handle this here and I'll bring you back in a second. There, all the eggs are sold. I'm going on down to get the wool pallets from the sheep. We'll sell that to Spinnery. Sell off our remaining equipment, all that we have, our work tables, and then I just pretty much got to get my calculator out, see what I got left in the silos. I can't sell the silo. You can't sell silos or like the barn if there's material in it, so I can't sell those. But I'm not going to go down and grab 5,000 liters of soybeans just so I can sell the silo. So what I'll do is usually what it is, like placeables like that, usually you get like half of what it costs to build it. So I think like that silo up there is 180 grand, so usually you can sell that for 90. So I'm just going to get my calculator out, see how much, how much the animals are worth. Like the milk in the cows, I got to, figure out how much I would get for the milk and all that stuff. The property that we can't sell because there's placeables on it, I'll have to add that to the total. But as you can see, we're pretty much up to $14.3 million. So yeah, we're going to easily go over $15 million here with the amount of land I still got to sell-ish. The animals themselves, I'm not sure we'll hit 16, but it'll be kind of close. But let me sell the wool. The wool's not a great price right now, so I'm not going to really bother showing you that because, well, let me just show you the price of it. I think the price is like 900 something, maybe even lower than that. It's actually 877 and dropping. So even though I got over 80,000 liters of wool, it's not the greatest. So next time I bring you back, I'm going to have a total for you. And then we'll see how much we're bringing with us. Alright, standing here with the evaluator, needs to give me some totals. So he sees what's in the bank account at 14.889 million. Everything that's still on the property, animals and such, is worth, I'm sitting here with a calculator right now, put in the final totals, 3,063,000. So if we add that with the 14,889,608, the farm value is worth 17.952 million. Yeah, that is a pretty good way. Let me write that number down. I'm not going to round it up. So some of you out there like, just round it up. So we will be starting the new map with $1.795 million, which is going to be pretty good. So we're not going to start off with low-end stuff, which I'm happy with. I mean, we may have some low-end stuff. I'm pretty sure the evaluator is going to call the the owner of the farm here and tell him what the farm is worth. I'm going to text him as well to let him know what's going on. And be right back with you in just a second. So I'm just in the garage, just making sure we have sold everything. I don't have implements or something somewhere. So it's just the paddocks and the pond. The owner has just called me back, and he said no problem. He'll transfer the 10% into my bank account. And he wants me to text him when I get to wherever I'm going. Just to make sure I get there safely, I guess. I don't know I mean, you know. We are pretty good friends. He seemed pretty excited about how much the farm was worth. So yeah, when I get to where I'm going to be, I'm going to give him a text, let him know we arrived at our destination. Probably wants to see what our farm looks like and all that, so I'll have to see it is. But guys, that's it for us on Ravenport. So we basically started with nothing, only 1.5 million, and we brought it up to, we'll just say 18 million at that point. So a profit of $16.5 million. I did not know the BGA cost that much when we bought it. $769,000 for the BGA. I did not know that land was worth that much, along with some other ones. But guys, that's going to do it for us on Ravenport. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. Hopefully you follow me over on to the next Let's Play. And that's where I'll see you. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time on Farming Simulator 19. But until then, have a good one.